Hey everyone, this is Randy from BibleBuyingGuide.com. In today's comparison video, we are comparing the NASB wide margin Bible from Zondervan in the 1995 NASB to the wide margin reference Bible from Lockman, and this is the 2020 NASB. So let's take a quick look at both, and I will go through the specs. So this is a 1995 NASB with a double column layout. This is the actual layout from the Thompson, and what they've done is they've taken the references out. So all the reference material, everything that's in the margins is gone, and then the material in the back is gone except for the concordance. But real quick, we have a double column layout, so it is text only. This one is imitation leather, paste down liner. It is a sewn binding, and it does have overcast stitching. So the first line, first signature, will have an overcast line right there. 2 1/4 inch ribbons. The overall size is 6.8 by 9.6 by 1.5. It weighs 2 pounds, 9.7 ounces, and it has 36 GSM paper. The text is line matched with comfort print 9.5 typeface. Old Testament quotes are in all caps. It is a red letter edition. So there's the all caps, red letter. Has 1.5 inch margins on both sides. It includes a concordance in the back, and it was printed in Korea. The current price is around $50. Nope, you gotta get down. Next is the wide margin reference from Lockman. This is a leather text. This is leather text, so it's imitation leather with vinyl paste down liner. This one has a single column layout, 1 1/4 inch outer margin. References and footnotes are in the footer. Includes a sewn binding, 2 3/8 inch ribbons. The overall size is 7 by 9.5 by 1.5. Weighs 2 pounds, 14.5 ounces. This one has 32 GSM paper. Line match text with a 10-point font. Old Testament quotes are in all caps, you see here. 95,000 references, and then it does include the full set of footnotes. In the back is a topical index with some study tools, 8 maps, and this one is also printed in Korea, and the current price is around around $50, so they're about the same price. So here's how they look side by side, about the same as far as the footprint, very similar, close enough, they're same enough. And then we'll look at the text. So here we have poetry. Now in my opinion, poetry looks better in single column, and this one really highlights that because we only have a few words per line and have a lot of lines with a single word, and then we also have a lot of poetry with multiple lines, whereas with the single column we have more space for poetry. It just looks better. So we have very few that include multiple lines, and even fewer with one word. I don't think there is any with one word. It just looks good. So let's turn to the same place. So here they are side by side. Quick zoom. The text in the Zondervan just a touch darker, but the text in the Lockman is dark enough. Overall, I think I prefer the Lockman simply because it's a nicer layout in my opinion, and it does have the references and the footnotes. So a lot of times what you're going to write in the margins are going to end up being references and footnotes. If they're already in the Lockman, then that actually gives you a boost there. So here is black letter versus red letter. So there's what prose looks like. The paper in both is excellent for writing. The paper in the Lockman is thicker. So if thicker paper is your goal, I personally like the text in the Lockman a little bit better. It's easier on my eyes just because it's larger and has a little bit more space in the lines. It's not so cramped. So I think the Lockman is better for writing unless you need a lot of space for notes. If you need more space for notes, then the Zondervan is actually a better choice because you have space on both sides of the text. While the Lockman, you only have a little bit of room on the outside. So if writing is your goal, then Zondervan, unless you need to write lots of references, then you're going to need the Lockman. If you just want a little bit of space and a little bit nicer looking text, then I would recommend the Lockman. So that's my quick look at both of these editions, the Zondervan wide margin and the Lockman wide margin. Both are supplied by the publishers in exchange for honest reviews. I'll place links in the notes so that you can make a purchase if you're interested. Also links to the written review and the video reviews. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.